Hey there, welcome to English 111. I am your instructor, Miss Webb, and I'm excited to spend the next 12 weeks with you as we work our way through writing an inquiry. So I'll be doing some videos probably about once a week, sometimes maybe twice a week, depending on how many questions and concerns you all have. I like to do this because one of my favorite parts of teaching is face-to-face interaction with my students, and of course in an online class we don't get to do that. So I would like for you to still feel like you got a bit of a teaching experience from me. You may have noticed that every week you will have checkpoint assignments. These assignments are graded just for your participation. Even if there are no questions or concerns, I do ask that you check in on the checkpoint. You can just tell me everything's fine. But one of the things I do with those checkpoints is I use them to create these weekly videos. So if you have questions about an assignment, you are always welcome to send me an email. But if there are any general concerns about the course, something you just don't quite understand, you can feel free to include that in a checkpoint. And after I check those, I make the video for the next week. That said, in an online course, communication is tremendously important, so please do be sure to email me or contact me with any of your concerns at any time. Don't wait. This class moves pretty quickly. You will see that we have a lot of work to move through in these first few weeks. But if you wait and you have a question, that can lead to some problems down the line. So please do keep the lines of communication open. That said, please don't be intimidated by the work on the slate for the first 2 weeks. I front load the course a little bit because the writing gets a little more intense as we move on. So I want to make sure that you guys have gotten a lot of the readings out of the way before we jump in. So the reading load will drop significantly after the first 2 weeks. You'll have very little reading to do, aside from, of course, your research and things like that. But please do go ahead and complete the work that we have in these first 2 weeks. I promise it will get better. Also, writing will become a simpler habit for you as we move through the course. I've designed things so that we work up to the larger assignments. So you'll notice that we have some smaller low-stakes writing assignments before your first essay is due. I do this so that you get some feedback from me on part of your first draft before you turn in an essay, and that gives everybody, I think, a much better chance for success. We also kind of warm up doing these shorter essays so that by the time we get to the research paper at the end of the 12-week session, it's a lot easier. It's not so intimidating once you've gotten a few essays out of the way. And so we will have some discussion board posts. I will try to stagger those a little bit so that you don't have a whole lot of writing to do at one time. This is a writing intensive course. That's just the nature of English 111. But I will be here to help you every step of the way. I've tried to lay out the course so that it's fairly intuitive to follow. Every week there is a folder, and every assignment that you will complete for that week is located in the folder. So all of your links, everything you need should be in that folder. If at any time you can't find something, or if a link isn't working correctly, let me know. I am human. I occasionally make mistakes. And sometimes we have some trouble with Blackboard as well. So I just wanted to pop on and say hello. Take a tour of the course. Check out the information that you have available. I'll be loading more course modules in the coming weeks. You're welcome to work ahead, but I do recommend that you get feedback on one essay before you start the next so that you can use that to help you. I will have comments in your files. You can open those up in Blackboard and see those. Please do check the comments. I've put a lot of time into grading and giving you feedback so that you can improve as a writer, so please take advantage of that. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you in this first video? I think that's really it. So check into the course frequently. Contact me whenever you need help or have questions. Always make use of the Writing and Reading Center. Even though you are a distant student, you can still do that. We have the online writing lab, so you can get virtual help. And if you're local to one of our campuses, you can also get in-person help. Also, if you're ever on the Lee campus, that's where my office is located in Sanford, so you are welcome to come by and see me either for help or just to say hello. I love meeting my students that I have online, so if you're ever around, I'd be happy to see you. We will be using the Norton Field Guide to Writing 4th edition, and you will also need an access code for McGraw-Hill Connect. So if you don't have either of those things, get them as quickly as possible. And I think that's it for right now. So I'll be popping back on with another video next week. In the meantime, if you have questions, email me. I'm looking forward to get to know you and helping you out with your writing. And I wish you the best as we get our semester started. Take care.